Welcome everybody to webinar number 2 of the new year. My name is Winston Suyanto, and I am your Senior Vice President of Marketing here in LifePharm. And I'm really excited today, really excited because we have a lot of new fascinating stuff that I'm going to share today. First off, I am going to attempt to speak a little bit slower today. The feedback I've gotten from past webinars is that the translations are a little bit hard to follow when I speak fast. And so I'm going to attempt to speak a little bit slower today so that it's easier for the translations to follow as I speak. So if you are listening to me in English and I'm speaking a little bit too slow, I do apologize. However, we have a great agenda planned for everybody today. The first thing is I'm going to demonstrate the power of cell energy. We all know that our cell energy device is really effective, but for somebody new, besides the feeling that they get, the improvement that they get in their bodies, sometimes it's hard for them to picture how it's actually really working. Well, don't worry. Today, I have a visual demonstration of how the cell energy device can actually change the biochemistry of an organic molecule. And when you see how it changes the biochemistry, you'll know that, okay, the terahertz waves can really alter things in your cells, in water, in everything that you're trying to alter, okay? And it's really powerful visual demonstration that you can do yourself at home. I'm going to show you our new LifePharm Help Center. This LifePharm Help Center will really streamline the way and make it easier for you to search for resources, for information about products, for information about your business, how to do things in your business. And it will also make it really easy for you to teach somebody new when they start the business where to find everything about LifePharm. I'm going to be talking about our new payment method. Our new payment method is going to make it really easy for you to do business, especially if you reside in Europe, okay? I know in Europe that not a lot of people use credit cards still. And so we've turned on an alternative payment method so that you can allow more people to enter your business, especially the ones that don't have credit card. And we're going to talk about some great recognition, new recognition of new people in the month of January. And of course, I know you guys love our promotions, so we'll end off with all the promotions that we're rolling out in the month of February. So before I get started about cell energy, I have a few questions to ask, okay? And if this is relevant to you, you can give a thumbs up in the chat. As you've gotten older, have you started to realize that, let's say you get a cut in your skin, does it take longer to heal? Or when you wake up in the morning, do your joints feel like really stiff? Or sometimes do you feel really bloated, right? Not just for one day, but for a few days straight, just feeling really bloated. Are you feeling more tired more easily? Maybe something as simple as a little short walk in the past would be very easy for you, but now you're just getting more sluggish after a short walk. Or do you have sudden moments of forgetfulness, right? Maybe you used to recall things really easily, but now you're forgetting people's names. If you're starting to feel any one of these issues, I have the answer for you. That's probably because you have poor cellular hydration. Cellular hydration can affect all the different parts of your body, right? I mentioned about forgetfulness in your brain. I mentioned about bloatedness in your digestive system. I mentioned about the energy, getting more tired. Okay. These are all symptoms of poor cellular hydration. Now, you might be saying to yourself, but Winston, I drink water all the time. I go to the bathroom and I pee all the time, all day. I said, yes, that is true. But even if you do drink water, okay, oops, even if you do drink water, and even if the water is in your body, the water might not be able to penetrate your cells. Now, why is it? Why is this the case? It's because all your cells around it, there is a cellular membrane. Okay? Cellular membrane. Now, this membrane is a wonderful thing because it actually protects all the bad things in your body from entering your cells. Okay? But it also prevents a lot of things from coming in. And one of those things might be water. So even when you drink a lot of water, it might be not be able to enter your cells because the cell membrane is protecting it and the water molecule is too big to enter the cells. Now, what if there was a way for us to break down the water molecule so that it can more easily penetrate this cellular membrane? Okay, so I'm going to show you an experiment that we did to prove this. Okay, so let's look here at this picture. This picture I have here, two stars. And these stars were drawn on a piece of, paper using permanent marker. I'm sorry, it was drawn on a whiteboard using permanent marker. Okay? Now, if you've ever tried to erase permanent marker, so a permanent marker could be drawn with a Sharpie, for example, okay? So if you've ever tried to erase permanent marker with water, what happens? It doesn't work, right? You can't erase it as hard as you try, you can't erase it. Why does it not work? Because the permanent marker is similar to your cellular membrane I talked about earlier, right? It has a barrier that makes it very difficult for the water to penetrate, to enter into the permanent marker. Okay? So this is the reason why the water cannot enter into the permanent marker and make it disappear. However, watch this. We charged water, okay, with Sonergy for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And I'm going to play you a video right now showing regular water on the left and Sonergy water on the right. And we are trying to erase the permanent marker. Okay. So as you can see here, this is erasing it in 30 seconds. You can see the regular water on the left is maybe 5% being removed. But in 30 seconds, the Sonergy water that's been charged for 3 minutes, I would say is about 80% of the permanent marker that's been removed, right? Isn't that amazing, guys? And this is how it works, okay? Water itself is a big cluster of water molecules, okay? When you charge the water, it breaks down the water molecules, as you can see here, okay? So the water molecules on your right become separated after, let me see if I can use my highlighter here. the water molecules on the right gets broken apart after you charge water for 3 minutes. Okay? Now again, I'm going to remind you about the symptoms that you get when you have poor absorption, right? I talked about it in the beginning, but I'm going to remind you again. When you have a cut and it takes a long time to heal, that's because your cells have poor water absorption. When you wake up in the morning and your joints feel really stiff, really tight, that's because your joints have poor water absorption. Okay? Or when you feel bloated for a few straight days and you just can't get it out, it's because your intestinal cells have poor water absorption. Or when you feel more tired all the time, after a short walk, usually you're okay. In the past, you're okay, but now you're just starting to feel more tired. It's because your cells need water to produce something called ATP. And ATP is what gives your body energy. So when your cells don't have enough water, they don't produce ATP, which then doesn't produce energy for your body, which results in your body getting more tired. Or when you're forgetting things all of a sudden, right? Your brain, you just can't remember names. It's because your brain cells are not getting enough absorption. So you can see why water absorption, cellular absorption, is so important for so many different parts of your life, right? Now, another benefit of having more hydrated cells is this, okay? So let's talk about what is the job of a cell? What is the function of a cell? Okay? A cell is supposed to deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and your organs, right? Your heart, your liver, your lungs, all that. So if your cells are well hydrated, meaning better absorption, that means your cells will be more viscous. There's a term, it's called viscous or viscosity. So what does viscosity mean? Let's think about when you think about a car, okay? And a car that is driving on a highway or a freeway, right? If there are no cars on the highway or the freeway, then your car can get to its destination a lot easily, right? A lot easier. And that is similar to having a cell with good viscosity. It can get to its destination, which is your organs, your muscles, and it can deliver the vital nutrients, the vital oxygen that your muscles and your organs need to perform. Okay? Now, imagine a freeway or a highway that is congested, a lot of traffic, right? Like we have here in LA. The car will be stuck and you can't get to its destination effectively, right? And that is an example of poor viscosity. So that means that it's very difficult, in a traffic jam, for your cells to get to the organs, to get to the muscles, to deliver oxygen, to deliver nutrients to your organs and your muscles, okay? So when your cells are more hydrated after drinking the charged water, it's just like a super highway, a super freeway they have in Europe, right? No cars. Your cells can get to all the places that it needs in order to deliver the nutrients and oxygen it needs. Okay? Isn't that a great demonstration, guys? If you like it, give it a thumbs up. I'll be happy to get some feedback. All right. So another experiment that we did was with our Celnergy Power Cream. Did you know that about 70 million Americans suffer from sleep disorder, right? 70 million. It's a lot. And as we age, as we start to get older and older, we actually get even less deep sleep, okay? Now what is deep sleep? Deep sleep is called stage 3 non-REM. And it's just a technical scientific term, but it's very important for your body to get in deep sleep because deep sleep is when cellular repair happens. So when you sleep, even though you're closing your eyes, if your body never enters stage 3 of deep sleep, your cells will never get to repair itself overnight. So it's really, really important that we put your body into this deep sleep, right? And so what do a lot of people do to try to get into deep sleep or stage 3 non-REM sleep? A lot of people take antihistamines, maybe melatonin, maybe CBD. In the US, I'm not sure what they call it in Europe, but in the US, the very popular brand is called Benadryl, right? But I'm sure maybe in other countries there are some over-the-counter drugs that you can take to help you sleep. But these things all have really negative side effects, right? You can be very drowsy the next day. You can have cognitive impairment. Not to mention also when you take something too much, you might have the likelihood of getting addicted to them. And so this is why I'm a really big proponent, a big advocate of using non-ingested topical products, right? That can help you go to sleep. And I want to show you an experiment that I did last year with my wife using Celnergy cream to help her go to sleep. Okay, so if you look here, let me get out my laser pointer. If you look here, okay, so first off, she tracks her sleep with her Apple Watch using an app called Auto Sleep. So if you want to do this yourself, I'm giving you full transparency of how you can do this yourself also, okay? So this is the app here. It's called Auto Sleep, okay? And you need to have an Apple Watch, and it helps you track your sleep. And what it does is it helps you track to make sure that you get into deep sleep, because that's what we want, right? Deep sleep helps us get into cellular repair in our bodies, okay? So the first week of March, she didn't take the Celnergy cream, and she tracked her sleep. Now, ignore the days that there's no indicator, because that's the days that she forgot to wear her watch, right? But look at the days that she did wear her watch, okay? So the percentage here at the bottom gives her sleep a rating score, okay? And if you get to deep sleep, then it'll rate you at a very high score. And so before she started taking the Celnergy cream, and this is how she applied it, right? She applied it on the back of her shoulder and her neck, okay? And she was sleeping with an average score of about 50%. I would say that means that she probably was never getting into stage 3 sleep. She was never letting her body repair itself. The week after, when she took her Celnergy cream and applied it on her back, look at the score of her sleep. She was starting to rate herself 90% that whole week, right? That means that she's getting into stage 3 deep sleep. She's letting her body repair herself. And this is something that you can test for yourself, because I know for a lot of people, Celnergy helps them sleep, but is it really helping them repair their body? And that's really what's important, right? I know helping them sleep is good, but if you're not repairing your body overnight, then what good is your sleep? And so you want to make sure that they're sleeping and they're also getting the health benefits like cellular repair that's happening when they're sleeping, okay? And our Celnergy Power Cream really helps them get into this deep, deep sleep. Okay, so that's another demonstratable experiment that you can try yourself. you need, of course, an Apple Watch here and then using an app. Again, my wife used the Auto Sleep app, but I'm sure I know some people have the Aura Ring. There's different ways that you can actually track your sleep, and I suggest that you track it. Okay. Now, a lot of people have told me, Winston, why is it so hard to find your resources? Where do I find, all your information about Laminine, about Omega? It's so everywhere, all over the place. Is it on YouTube? Is it in your back office? Is it in your Instagram? I said, okay, guys, I agree that sometimes our resources are a little bit messy, but don't worry, we have found a solution for you. And our solution is the new LifePharm Help Center. Okay. So this is the URL that you can enter today to explore the Help Center. It will be available in your back office on February 19th. Okay. So in about 2 weeks from now, you'll have it available in your back office. But for now, if you want to access this resource center, please go to the link here and look at what amazing tools, articles, information that we have here to make your business a lot easier. All right. All right. So now I'm going to turn it over to my brother, Wixon Suyanto, and he is going to start sharing with you our new payment method to make your business a whole lot easier. Wix?
All right. Thank you, Wins. And that was a great presentation. I hope everybody saw the benefits that you can really see from Soundergy, the device and the cream. That was my first time actually seeing the data too. So that was really eye-opening for me as well. So thank you for sharing that, Wins. So thank you everybody for joining me on the call today. My job here today is to introduce a new payment method that we are activating for everybody. So the new payment method that we're adding for Europe is Klarna. Now, why is this important? Um, in Europe, there's only about 50% of consumers that still purchase using or that prefer bank transfers as your method of payment, right? So there's a huge contingent of people that prefer bank transfer as your method of payment. And that was an issue for us because we weren't able to provide that before. Now with Klarna, and you can easily enroll in Klarna just by going to klarna.com and signing up for a Klarna account, you'll be able to link your bank account into Klarna. And this will allow you to be able to pay with your bank account. So that's a big benefit, especially in Europe, where a lot of people still prefer bank transfer as their method of payment. Klarna is available right now only for enrollments in these markets on the screen. We are working to add the payment method as well for repeat orders. So this is something that's still in the works, but for right now, it's only available for enrollments for these markets that's being shown on the screen. Okay, so this is another reason why we love Klarna. A big restraint that we've heard from the field is there are times where people do see the value in recruiting with the big packs, especially the Go Fast packs. But the price point could be a hindrance for a new prospect, right? We've heard that concern before, and we've uh, always try to find solutions in order for us to be able to resolve this restraint. And so the reason why we chose to partner with Klarna is because Klarna has a pay over time solution that you can enroll or be part of when you go and make your payment with Klarna, right? So you can go to a new prospect and say, okay, let's say a new prospect does not have the capital to be able to invest in a Go Fast pack initially. With Klarna now, you can spread out that initial payment over 3 installment payments over 3 months, right? So the new prospect can come in, put a payment down of 1/3 of the cost of a Go Fast pack, right, and join the business, they're able to earn a commission from recruiting using the Power of Three build plan. They'll be able to earn a commission so that now they can recoup, right, the initial investment and be able to pay off, right, the balance for the next 3 months, right. So this allows somebody who might have their hands tied initially, who can't really don't have the means to invest in a Go Fast Pack, to now be able to split your payment over 3 months, participate in the business, and they can use those commissions that they earn to pay off the installment payments over the next 3 months, right? So this is why we're very excited to have this in place. So now that this enables you to open up your recruiting efforts to a wider array of people than you were before, right? People that weren't able to afford initially a Go Fast Pack can now use this pay over time payment method to be able to have the means to afford this pack. Okay. Okay, and then I will turn it back over to you, Wins, to talk about our January earners.
Awesome. Thank you, Wix, for sharing that. That's a great improvement now to the services that we offer people, especially in our European market. And I wanted to congratulate also all the Power of Three earners for the month of January. And again, why we keep on reminding you about three. Why is three so important? Because three allows you to enter into the coded bonus opportunity in our compensation plan. And the coded bonus opportunity allows you to earn from infinite levels in your matrix, right? So we have 12 levels in our matrix, but when you want to earn past 12 levels, you got to start getting people into your coded team. And when you start getting people into your coded team, meaning that your third person onwards, right? And when you teach them also how to get three each, you get infinity bonuses down from the third person and his first two, his first two, first two, first two, first two, and so on and so on. And so we entering three people into your business is the first step in ensuring that somebody can build a long-lasting, sustainable business that allows them to earn down to infinite levels in your matrix. Okay, so these people have started off their business in the right way and have earned a upfront bonus of either 50 euros, 200 euros, or 1,000 euros starting off their business. And again, like Wixon just mentioned, now when you start your business, you can pay over 1 month, right? So you can take the time to pay it later. And so when somebody doesn't have the capital, right, they can start the business, earn commissions, and then use that to pay off the remaining balance that they owe from their enrollment pack. Okay, so that's a beautiful way to make entry into business a lot easier for people. We want to again congratulate all the 2025 travel incentive point earners. This year, as a reminder, we do have a competition where the top earner actually can get a special upgraded room cabin. Okay. So congratulations to all the people that have already qualified. We'll see you on the cruise. And we will be announcing the destination very soon. I have some ideas in mind, and it's going to be really exciting. Congratulations to all our new Ruby IBOs from the market of Australia, Ho Gyu J and Young Rong L. Congratulations on hitting the tough Ruby rank. And it takes a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, but you guys have started off January in the right trajectory. So congratulations. And to our new Sapphire IBO, Anne Marie from the Philippines. So congratulations, Anne, for hitting the tough, prestigious Sapphire rank from the market of the Philippines. Congratulations so much, and continue to keep up the good work. And hopefully I'll see you there soon. And congratulations to our new silver IBO, Stefan D from Romania. Congratulations, Stefan. Amazing job for hitting the silver rank in January. And our two new bronze IBOs, Maricela C and Sanda D from the markets of Romania. Congratulations, you guys, for hitting the bronze rank. That's not an easy achievement. So congratulations so much for all the effort and starting off 2025 in the right direction. And also, we also want to take the time, as always, to show some recognition to all the Premier IBOs. The Premier is the first step to really committing in your business because you have to enroll 10 people to get to Premier rank or help 5 of your IBOs become builders. So it's really the first step to taking serious action in your business. And we want to encourage people, especially if you're a leader, we want to encourage people to take this first step in their business to become premier rank, right? Like I mentioned to you, 3 people is the first step because it gets you your coded bonus. And then 10 people is when you have a solid group of first level people that you can start working with now. And then now it's the next step is to teach these 10 people on how to get 3 people themselves and earn a power of 3 starting bonus. All right. So we have now also included a free stand. I know we took it out last year, but we're bringing it back because of what you guys have told us that you wanted. So our Go Fast packs that have the Sonergy device now also come with a free Sonergy stand. And the Sonergy stand has actually been improved. We have using a different manufacturer now. So the quality of the stand is way, way better, 1,000 times better than what it was last year. Okay. So again, the 3P pack, the Go Fast Sonergy pack now comes with a free Sonergy stand. So go ahead and place those orders now. So I hope you guys enjoyed that presentation. I really did. It's really eye-opening for me to see the power of the terahertz and what it could do, the power of the far infrared in the Sonergy cream and what it could do. So I hope that makes your business a lot better. It's a great way for you to demonstrate how our products work. And I would love any feedback actually on some of these things that you've seen today. I'm always very accessible on email and WhatsApp. If you ever need to contact me, please do. So again, my name is Winston Suyanto. I am your Senior VP of Marketing here, and I hope you guys enjoy this webinar and have a great, great rest of the month. Thank you, guys.